Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles. Just about to get started. And on the mound in this one, Cy Young. Singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Righty to the plate. That's in there. And it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The wind of the pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now it's Gavin Lux. Up the middle. Sends it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's Acuna now. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now on Acuna. In the dirt. Throw over to Stargell. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. Now back inside Fenway Park. Today's starting pitcher, Bobby Miller.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Alan Trammell in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And stepping in for Boston, Rod Carew. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Chipper Jones up next for the Red Sox. In the air of the infield, and the infield fly is called. Two on, 1 out. Here's a big power threat. Willie Stargell. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Biggio to second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Top of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Joe Mauer digs in now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. This one popped up. Gordon makes the grab on the run. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. First offering misses the mark. And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them. And you know how I love the cycle. And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And now it's going to be Chas McCormick. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. In there, sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the veteran catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Out there to center. McCormick on the run. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 away now.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Jose Siri at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Slater, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped on a line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And the Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Larry Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Walker getting the start in right. A member of the 2000 hit club, and he was born in Canada. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses, and 1 out now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Henderson batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
In the dirt. Rodriguez throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Now the number 2 hitter, Gavin Lux. That one's in there, 0-1. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. On the ground, right side. Carew throws to first in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Now here is Alex Gordon. The pitch. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trammell. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Killebrew makes the catch, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Tap back to the mound. Throws to first, and that's an out. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. He popped out his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. They say you win.
1-1.
In the air, out towards left center. McCormick makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ronald Acuna Jr. Out to short. And he beats the throw very close right there.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Killebrew in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And another ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's a 1-1. Acuna runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Runner goes again. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away. So up next, Craig Biggio.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Oh, 0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
And that one hit hard and back up the middle for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
McCormick pulls that one down, and there's one down. Austin Slater stands in, and he's already singled in this game. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. But no throw, and they'll have runners at the corners with one out.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to
line drive. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Here comes the runner from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him double. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, Chas McCormick. Young back to work. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at-bat was a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Stays alive. That's off the mark. Going to count 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. And foul ball. Got him swinging. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now the right fielder, Larry Walker. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Orioles held in check there. Still behind by. Back in Boston, bottom of the inning. And now it's Jose Siri. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job. Of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
The pitch. In the dirt. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to Killebrew. 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Ricky Henderson. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gavin Lux.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Gordon makes a nice running catch. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And here's the first baseman, Harmon Killebrew. This guy with light tower power. First pitch just misses. Killebrew, a former All-Star. More than 1,500 runs batted in his career. And he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. So now 1-2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The next offering misses. And it's a full count. Joe Mauer next at bat for Baltimore. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Rod Carew. That one to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And that one wrapped foul. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse. That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
I think the key.
Back inside Fenway Park, and here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Young back to work. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And he grounds one to the right side. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. Craig Biggio, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit. Man at first with one gone. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. That's a strike. 0-1. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the ground, right side. And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
McCormick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And the Orioles leave one. They're down 1-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. The right-hander back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hit hard, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Colin McHugh. He's making his second appearance of the season. Jose Siri up next for the Red Sox. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Squares and gets it down the left side. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
And it's fouled away. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. And that is the inning. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, John Franco.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Walker lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2 balls and a strike. In the air out towards right center. Slater gets under it. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ricky Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Franco, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. In the air right field, Slater sprinting. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Gavin Lux. Popped up. Trammell makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're still down. Alex Vesia on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here it comes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Henderson makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Rod Carew now at the plate. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man at first, Chipper Jones up next for the Red Sox. Swings and misses. Strike one. Out front, rip foul. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's two down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Dylan Lee. A chance at his first save of the year. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. There's a strike. Lee goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Out towards left center. Siri calls it in, and there's one away. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. Foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Called strike right there. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. Siri going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Orioles, Joe Mauer. And strike one to the catcher. And that's outside. Kicks and deals. And now 2-1. They're down to their final strike. 2-2. Out towards right center field. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 6 hits.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the league all of his own.